Welcome, guys.
That was a fail.
We're back with another video. HBG's Help Boy Gang. It's your boy C-Note.
And Sarah.
We are here today in Sarah's sacred altar space, frequency zone.
No, my sanity.
Sanity zone.
It's usually not allowed in it.
And we're gonna just visit her space for the little bit of time that she allows me in it.
Well, not so much that. We were talking about protecting our energy. So I figured the best place to talk about this at would be my space that I protect my energy in.
Yeah. It's a different little vibe in this corner of the house. But, yeah, we was just here talking and, well, she didn't really want to do a video on this, but I just said, other people were starting to get into, like, crystals and sages and, what's some other things a lot of people are talking about now. I guess it's spirituality, not really religion.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my thing was, it wasn't that I didn't want you in my space. It was kind of that I don't really allow people in this space because this is my sacred space. And it's not a fad to me. It's not like just what's popular or what's this or what's that. It really means something to me. So it's my sacred space. It's my altar. It's where I go to release my stress and my negative energy, or release other people's negative energy that I deal with on a daily basis or things like that. I just, it's just more so my space.
Well, I did hear you could pick up people's energy, like from the store, from your job, from whatever. Like, you can pick up their bad energy and take it with you.
You do. All the time.
I don't like that.
You do. All the time. So,
give me big old, like people wearing them corona masks. Give me a big old suit. I don't need to carry nobody else's bad energy with me.
You go to work and something happens at work and you come home and you take it out on your family. Not on purpose, but that's the same thing, Just, it is what it is. We were just talking about how, I used to have, I still have bad anxiety, but it's not as bad as it used to be because I just don't care enough to let people's energy or let things that are out of my control me anymore. I just, if I don't like a job or I don't like being somewhere or I don't like how something is, I meditate on it and I, just look for something better and I release myself from the bad energy, whether it's a job or whatever. It's just, I don't keep myself in that space anymore. Like, there's nothing, no one, no job, no nothing that's worth my sanity, my energy, my health, or anything anymore. I used to always worry about pleasing everybody. Like, oh my gosh, what will somebody think? What will somebody do this? What will somebody do that? I held on to so much for so many years. Like, my own demons as far as, like, childhood and just things that I dealt with as a teenager and stuff. And I just held on to it and put it into things that were not good. Like alcohol or just things like that, like just in a negative way, or I kept it in and that just built on my anxiety and ended up having to take medication for my anxiety, or was always stressed. And so, you're in that endless cycle. You're stressed, you're anxious, you have to take medication, or, oh my God, work is just so this and that. I need a drink. I need a shot. I need this. I need that. And like, it's all fine and dandy. But at the same time, it's, if you're dealing with mental health and you're dealing with this and you're dealing with that, that can turn into a really bad thing. And, you know what I mean? A lot of people just kind of egg you on with it. Mm-hmm. Friends don't look at it as if that's a problem. It's just like, oh yeah, like she likes to party, this and that. Like, let's have another drink. You know what I mean? Not
Most
saying,
people don't go to a bar and have
well,
one drink. Why you think the legal
maybe
limit?
She has a problem.
The legal limit
maybe.
is what? A little bit less than one beer.
Yeah.
So you're already set up. If there's an open bar, police can go in there and arrest everybody.
Yeah. So
I mean,
anyway.
come on, you gotta leave. You can't. Everybody not gonna stay there and go to sleep. But anyway,
I mean, the whole point is like, people just dealing with things, they deal with it bad. So anyway, I wanted to find a more positive outlet for my energy. Not alcohol, not like anxiety, not letting any of that overcome me. So I deal with my meditation and I do my spiritual journey. So it's not that I'm not religious. It's not that I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in like a heaven or anything like that, because I do. But I also heavily believe that your energy controls your outcome, pretty much. And so what you put in the universe is what you get back. What you allow your energy to absorb is what you are, pretty much. So, you allow negative people to always tell you you're not this, you're not that, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that, or you're always so worried about what everybody else is doing. It's gonna eat you up. Like, you can't possibly keep a positive mindset or like have your mind open or your energy open for what is meant for you if you're constantly blocking it. Pretty much. You're negative, you're this, you're always like, oh my gosh, she's not doing this, or oh my gosh, can you believe she's doing that, or I don't like her because she's doing something that maybe I'm too scared to do. You're putting that negative thing in. You're saying, I can't do that, I won't do that, or she's better than me, pretty much. And the energy's like, cool, that's what it is. Like, you're right, you can't do that, because that's what you just told me you can't. So you create your own outcome with your energy.
Yeah.
Your energy is your outcome, pretty much. Yeah. And so, I mean, he thinks I'm crazy with some of the stuff that I say, but I really believe it. Like, have I not been on point with a lot of my stuff? I burn my bay leaves, I put my intentions, I set my intentions, I meditate. How many times have my bay leaves been wrong?
Hey man, don't mess with the bay leaves. Right?
Don't touch my bay leaves.
Don't mess with baby bay leaves. Baby bay leaves.
He'll come down here and he'll see flames in my little thing and he just walks back away.
And I'm out.
He don't know what's going on, but he just walks away. But at the same time, even while I'm PRN and all that and not working as much, have I had to worry about paying a bill or anything? Have I had to ask you for a lot as far as anything?
No.
I mean, my intentions, my energy, I try to align it with what my intentions really are, what I want, where my mindset is, and I try to manifest what, pretty much what is meant for me. So I don't think bad about other people. I don't let my job control my mindset, just things like that. And I always tell him that as well. Like, a lot of people probably look at us like, I did a lot of contracts when I was in Maryland after I had that long job and was like laid off from it. And he does pretty much a lot of contracts now because of what he is. And like,
I do what I want.
Mean, it's the freedom. A lot of people might be like, oh my gosh, how do you do that? Because it's not stable. It's not, you can't do this, you can't do that. But like, why can't we? If it works for us, why can't we? I mean, why? What's the difference? Like, I had a job that I was there for 10 years. 10 years and was there, and I was worried about, like, if I had to take a day off because my kid was sick, or if I had to take a day off because I was sick, or God forbid, I take a day off because somebody who meant something to me passed away and I needed to go to their funeral. Or like, gosh, like, you're so worried about
or taking a vacation
that
or whatever else
should not be a second thought. Like, because this person, you've put your livelihood in their hands. Exactly. Like, granted, you need money to live as far as like paying for this and paying for that. But if you just open your mindset up and you just kind of like do it, the universe pretty much gives back to you. It guides you. It shows you what you need to do. Like, you'll never have more on you than what you can handle. I don't care how hard it seems, you will never have more on you than what you can handle. Like, when you're blocking it and you're like, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't, you're already saying you're not going to do that. You're not going to be successful because you are putting the bug in the universe saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be successful at that. And you won't. You won't. Like, you just won't.
I reached down and tied my shoe last week. And what was under my shoe? $60. What's the odds of that? I don't know.
I mean, hey.
You tell me. Random.
Yeah. I mean, it just is what it is. It's just like, I don't know. It's like I said, your energy is your outcome, pretty much.
I hear all these people when I go to these jobs. Oh man, I lose a job today. I'll have a job before the sun come up tomorrow. Come on, man. Same people say that be calling me. Hey man, a welder calling me. Hey man, you see any jobs? I ain't no welder. You welder? You goddamn. I look on the job page, I see 40 welding jobs, and you calling little old me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I ain't never. Hey, when I look for a job in one day, and I have 4 or 5 people, I tell her all the time. I'm like, I don't want to go to that one. I don't want to go to that one. I pick which one I want to go to. I show up to a job, and it ain't the right vibe, the right boss man, or whatever. I leave. It ain't worth my time. It ain't. I just, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I ain't rich, but my credit's good enough. I got enough money that I've accumulated, and that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
You gotta. I don't like. I mean, I'd rather do, my merchandising thing, my clothing. The helper boy. Shout out to my man Brian. Hey, when I make money on this thing, got a bag for you. But anyway, me and my man Brian talked about this helper boy thing, 3-4 years ago. We still, I ain't forgot about you, my man. But anyways, yeah, that's just is what it is, man. I just feel as though I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
When it comes to a job. So, ain't no boss. The boss man is not the boss man. He's just somebody watching over somebody else's fortune. Like, you're a boss. You're so heavy. Hey, where you at? You're late. I'm going to write you up. For somebody that's probably sitting in the Bahamas somewhere, calling, asking, hey, man, that job going to be done next week on that. I got to collect that $100,000 check. That's all. I mean, the boss man is just
now, don't get us wrong. Like, everybody has to have a manager. Everybody has to have a supervisor. And not everybody's supervisor is bad. I mean, you have some really good ones that are really rooting for you. They want you to succeed, and this and that. But, we're kind of referring to the ones who just are just negative and just like kind of bring you down and kind of use their power just against you as far as that. And it's not so much, when you're a supervisor, yeah, you're on a higher level than me as far as like job title. You're my guide. You're supposed to be telling me what I'm supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be giving me the tools I need to do my job. But nowhere in your job description does it say belittle me, talk down to me, just like, you know what I mean? Like, a bad manager, a bad supervisor can make the best worker just say, forget it. Like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not coming here on time. I hate being here. I don't want to come to work. Like, can just drown you out. And like, I dealt with so many years of that. So like, I just refuse to anymore. I mean, and what works for you? Like, we're not saying that you working at a job, getting promotions, like having success.
No, it might be for you.
It's whatever is for you. But it just doesn't work for us as far as like having a long-term thing like that. I can't have somebody have control over my livelihood. I have to have control over my own livelihood. So, if I don't want to be at a job and I'm not happy there, I'll find another one. If I don't like what I'm doing, I'm the only one who has the control to change it. I can't be mad because, oh my God, I hate this job, blah, 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 but I'm the one that's in it. I'm not forced to be in it. I'm the one who took the job. Like, the only person who can control me or my situation, my livelihood, my mentality, my energy, anything with me is me.
Everybody got the same 24 hours.
It is what it is. You do what you want with your 24 hours. Like, as far as that. And, you find what is successful for you, as far as that. But if you're in something, you're in a bad relationship, you're in a bad, job, you're in a bad situation overall, pray on it. And just know that that's not your end all be all. And you just have to find that strength to kind of just move on to something better. Whether it's learning a new skill, whether it's switching to a different career.
Yeah.
I had to do that when I came down here. We didn't have big government stuff like we had in Maryland, D.C. And I did not have a lot of options as far as what I was used to doing. Because this is a tiny town. So what did I do? After working in a certain field for over 12, 13 years, I had to switch and go to a completely new field that I was scared out of my mind, because not only is it a new thing, but now I have people's lives in my hands. I'm taking care of people's lives. Taking care of people and making sure that, they're healthy, they're taken care of, they're recovering. I am, with them at their worst day, and a whole new career, and just having someone's life in your hands is so scary. But at the same time, I found that that's where I was most comfortable at. Ironically, in my hours of discomfort and my hours of fear, I found that that's where I was supposed to be. And that's what I'm doing now, is going toward what makes me comfortable. And I always ask, am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? I meditate on it. I pray on it. And all my signs say that I'm going where I need to be going. And so I just go. And ever since I started doing that and just following all the signs everywhere where the universe guides me, I have had less anxiety. I haven't had to go to, drinking, my bad, habit I used to have before. I haven't had to go toward any of the negative things. I just have been, just positive. So, you know what I mean?
Drunk on love.
Lordy day.
Come on, man. I'm a whole fifth. Yeah. I'm a whole fifth.
Took a half gallon.
Take a shot.
Oh, Lord.
But anyways, man, we just talking, man. That's all.
I know, we're just rambling. But anyway, hopefully you're still listening. But
I know you won't be here after 5 minutes.
The point of it is protect your energy.
Protect your energy.
If you don't get anything out of anything we said, just remember your energy is your outcome.
Yeah. And it's yours. It's yours.
You control your outcome. I don't want to hear anybody whining, crying, oh, I'm so sad. I can't do this. I can't do that. I cannot stand the word can't. I can't stand can't. I can't. You can do whatever the hell you want to do as far as what you want to do. If it's meant for you, the universe will give you the tools that you need to learn what you can do. But if you keep saying you can't do it, you won't do it. Mm-hmm. I won't let his daughter, I won't let my daughter, I won't let none of them say I can't. I'm always on that with it, ain't I? Mm-hmm. If they say I can't do this, I can't. No, you can. You can do whatever you want to do. You can't say I can't. I'm saying you can't say that because you can't say that. You shouldn't say that. You can't say can't. You shouldn't say can't.
Man.
You shouldn't say can't. You can do whatever you put your mind to, pretty much. Your energy is your outcome. So if you have negative energy, you're always like down on somebody, you're always like negative towards somebody, you're always like wishing bad on someone, you're bitter, you're just like manipulative, and you're just always angry. Of course you're gonna have a shitty life. You're gonna have shitty outcome. I don't care how much like money you manipulate people out of. You have this and that. You will never have happiness. You won't have like this. You won't have that. It's always gonna be something that's always gonna get to you because you didn't get it in a good way. Like, you know what I mean? You're always gonna have something, like some dark cloud over you. But if you're positive and you're just like, hey, well, my tire blew today. I was late for work. But guess what? I met this new person and they helped me change my tire, and she just so happened to own the company of this one company I've been trying to contact. And now I have a contact to the company I've been trying to reach. Or, well, at least my car broke down next to this pretty lake that I got to sit at and look at for about an hour or two until the tow truck came and got me. Like, you just have to find the positive in everything. Yeah. And just know your energy is your outcome. I mean, I know, like, in my own experience, you will never have more on you than you can handle. And you just have to, I don't know, think positive. Just know that, whatever you put your mind to, you could do.
And
just be a good person. Like, dang. Yeah,
be
a good person.
Damn
it. Be a good human. Shit. Pretty much. But anyway, we've been rambling, talking long enough.
We are signing out of this one.
Yeah.
Again, it's your boy C-No.
And Sarah.
HBG, Helper Boy Gang. I don't like to say the word gang. I want to say family. But for right now, it's going to remain gang.